So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be treating something different. We're going to be treating Bet9ja in Bet9ja, okay? And today's trick is going to be on Bet0. This one, Bet0, and Bet0 has a different odd, and we are going to be using the highest odd of Bet0, which is this one, which is this 1.65, okay, so that when we are using our martingale system we have much profit. Okay, so now without wasting much of our time, let's go straight to the trick. Now, what are you expected to be looking out for in this trick? Okay, now we are going to be using the ID number and the draw. Only the ID number and the draw. We are forgetting about these ones. Okay, now let's go. The first thing you have to do is check for the first ID that has 0, like ID 0. Like this one is ID 70. Yes, we have ID 70, right? Now there is 0 here. Now what's next? Since we have seen our first ID 0, we'll go to the draw section, like this draw, and pick the first and last pair, that is this and this, 47 and 27. Now you keep it first, keep it in the box. 47, 27, right? Okay, 47, 27. Okay, so now you wait for the next ID 0. Okay. Okay, let's wait for the next ID 0. We have gotten our 47 and 27. To wait for our ID 0, that is ID 80, sorry. Let's wait. Let's watch. Now this trick, let me just explain the remaining part before we get our ID 0. Now, this first section that we've seen here, after winning 2-3 times, okay, you stop, then you wait for the other section to come, like the next ID 0 to come, so that you will just start again afresh. You win 2-3 times in your first stake, like your first ID. I will explain why playing. Then this ID we have 14 and 10, so we now play 14, yes, 10, 14, and we stake with, let's start with 1,000, and we start with 1,000. Okay, now watch, guys. Now if we win 2-3 times before getting into this, before we get to this place, sorry, let me cancel it. Before this one gets here, before this one gets here, then we'll stop and wait for the next round. Okay, so I call this one first round, and round. So when I say round, I mean that this 0 until we get another 0. Okay, so let's go. We've won the first game. Let's play again. Now we've won the second game. Now guys, if you've won like this, just wait and skip your 14-10. Then the next ID 0, which is ID 90, you start again 14-10, and those ball that you take from ID 90, then you start again. But for the sake of this video, I can't just be waiting for that ID 90 to come, so I'll be staking because I have enough here. I'm using a demo account, so let's go. And mind you guys, be it demo account or your real account, they are still the same thing. It's live. This for Naija, what makes me like it is that it is live. And if you're playing, if ball 49, 42, 43 comes out in your ID, in your draw, it is coming out from another person's draw. So it's live. There's nothing like they are, you are playing your own and the other person is playing his own. So even though you are using ID 0, even though you are using a demo account or your main account, you can still, it's still the same thing. Okay, so now we've lost the first game, we lost this game. Okay, so we'll now stick with 3,000. But remember, I told you 3 times you're out of the system. You're out, you wait, sorry, not you're out. Okay, now we've won this one, but because of the network, it will not reflect here. So now we'll just wait, and since we have won 3 times, we'll wait and we'll keep our 1410. We'll keep our 1410. Then you remove this one. Okay, keep our 1410, you remove it, and wait for the next ID 0, that is ID 90 to come. Okay, so let me just pause the video and wait for the ID 0. Have it. Okay guys, we are back, and let's just wait for the next ID 0 to come. Let's wait for the next ID 0 to come, and remember we are keeping for 1014 for this ID for 80. So wait for ID 90. Once we get to ID 90, then we'll play our game. And remember what I told you, you just win only twice and you leave. Now this one has only 3 because we have ID 20 and ID 14 again. So we'll just be playing this. Okay, so let's see how it's going to be. Our first win, guys. This is our first win. And remember guys, this is a demo account, and since it did not reflect, it will not reflect. Yeah, and my network is that's a little bit bad, so it will not be reflecting. But let's just be seeing how it is. We have 14, 10 and 20, 14, 10 and 20. This guy 14, 10 and 20 did not show up here, so we will won this game. Okay, remember 2-3 times, 2-3 wins, then you leave that 2 ID, go to the next 2 ID to play. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we've lost this because we have 14. We have 14 here. 14 here, 14 came out, so we've lost it. So you go to your bet and play 3 times. Now because it's 3 balls, which is giving us just this one, we won't get enough profit like the first one. We'll just get a little profit because it's not complete 4. Okay, we've lost the second game, and this third game, I like playing third game, but guys, sometimes third game usually fucks up also. Don't use because okay, this is second game. Yeah, third game usually fuck up, so I usually tell my guys to be using the 4 you can't lose more than 3 times. That's just the trick. Unless something happens, you won't say, oh, everything is 100%. But since since I discovered this trick, you have not lost more than 3 times. Okay, so now we've won this one, Shay. Yeah, we've won this one. So we've won the second game. Now, if I was actually using my main account, I will leave the market because I like leaving the market after 2 wins. Leave the first draw after 2 wins, then go to the next draw and take my 2 wins. The next draw, 2 wins, just take 2 wins 10 times, then I leave the market. That's just how I play my game. So that's left for you, okay? So this is just a trick. It's left for you to know how you're going to be doing it. If you are winning 10 times, you leave the market. 5 times, you leave the market. Even those 2 times, you leave the market and you have your small profits. That is a good thing, but do not stay long in the system. So guys, this is just a trick, and maybe next time I'll just use my my main account, my live account, to play this game again and show you guys in my live account. So for now, take care and bye bye.